Hi, my name is Dr. Brandt Green with 10X Digital Marketing. Thanks so much for stopping by. If you're looking to grow your practice and looking to bring new patients into your practice for the services that you offer, you're in the right place. If you're looking to bring in new patients consistently with automated guaranteed results, you're in the right place. So I'm just going to basically dive right in and show you behind the scenes look at the same exact system that I use to grow practices just like yours across the country, growing their services for knee pain, for back pain, for chiropractic, for hormone therapy, for regenerative medicine, you name it. I'm going to show you the exact steps that I use to help get offers and ads in front of patients that are interested in your care and ultimately get them into your door. Okay? So who am I and why should you listen to me? Well, first and foremost, I'm a doctor of chiropractic. I'm a practice owner. My wife and I own a practice in Annapolis, Maryland. It's a seven-figure multidisciplinary practice, so it's an integrated practice. We've been practicing for quite a while, for the last 6 years. In fact, we started off straight out of school from humble beginnings. Like we did it the hard way. We thought we knew what we were doing, and we had no idea what we were doing, but we struggled and we stuck with it. We started off with a little bitty unit downstairs in the bottom of a complex, 1,000 square foot or so. Had my mom working for us. We're taking our kids to work, and every weekend we're doing different events and screenings, and basically that was our entire life for 2 years. And it kept our doors open, but it was absolutely exhausting, and we definitely came really close to bankruptcy and having to shut our doors because we just couldn't generate enough new patients consistently. And it was really hard. We actually decided to step out of my practice and be an associate for a while and use that money to fund our practice, keep the doors open, and it was really hard, and we were just missing our lives. And so after a few years of basically just listening to people tell us how to market our practice, other doctors and other chiropractors, we decided to stop listening to chiropractors for the most part and just start listening and studying marketing and sales as a rule. So we spent the last few years traveling across the country. I basically have dedicated my life now to learning sales marketing specifically for practices and getting new patients. But I learn from marketing and sales experts. I also learn and I pay consultants for Facebook and digital marketing strategy. So this is what I do. This is what I love to do. I love to market. I love sales, and I study from the best in the world. And I love seeing practices grow because I'm still using these same things to grow my practice. I love helping patients, and so by helping other doctors and other practitioners keep their doors open and ultimately scale and grow their practices. Obviously, I'm going to help those doctors make more money and have a better life, which is always great. But then also, you're going to help more patients and more people, which is why I got into this in the first place. And so, using the strategies and the skills that I learned, we've been able to figure out how to use online marketing like Facebook to help grow our practice. And so this is our ad account on Facebook. We spent $14,200 in this one account over the last 6 months. And so I am using this for my own practice. It's not just me telling other practices what to do. I'm actually doing it for myself. These are different examples of ads that we've ran, and I do for other practices as well. So everything from disc and sciatica, knee pain, chiropractic offers. We can do this for medical practice, regenerative medicine, pain management, physical therapy. And what it comes down to is this system is incredible. It works. We're able to get the most qualified patient leads for the lowest absolute cost you can imagine. So we're getting $11, $13, $18 for a lead. So basically someone giving us their name, email, and phone number to sign up for an offer that they want from us. And again, there's nothing more effective out there. You're never going to find anything more effective. And as a result of using ads like this, we've generated hundreds of thousands of dollars in my own practice and across the country. Millions of dollars have been generated so far using these exact same systems and tools. And so as a result of using that type of marketing, we took our practice from almost dying to where it is today. So 4,000 square foot facility. We have a huge 2,000 square foot rehab space, 3 medical suites, staff of 20. We did and made the practice exactly the way we wanted it, and we love it. But even beyond that is now we are able to enjoy our lives. So instead of taking our kids to events and screening every weekend, we can actually enjoy them and travel with them and take them places. We have 4 kids, and it's nice to actually be able to be there on the weekends with them, and instead of doing different events and workshops and going and setting up a table or a booth somewhere. So we're actually able to have the practice of our dreams and have the life of our dreams, which the only way to do that is to make sure that you guarantee your new patients every month, in my opinion. And then you have the systems to keep them around, obviously. But the first step is you got to get new patients. You got to get them in the door. And so these results have not only worked for myself and my practice, but also for other practices. And so this is Dr. Charlie. We started working with him. He had previously worked with 2 other ad agencies already using Facebook, and they were doing okay, but then they started to die because they were kind of cookie cutter approaches. And so he gave me a shot to go in, and we were able to do a 5-to-1 ROI the first month. This is just a little preview of some of the leads that came in for his practice. And 5-to-1 ROI first month, and he's in the middle of nowhere, USA. He's in the Midwest. There's a huge, space between him and every patient. So it's very spread out. There's not a lot of population density. So it's a really hard area to market technically, and we were still able to go in and crush it for him. So it's really fun working with Dr. Charlie. I love him. I'm excited to continue to work with him some more. Dr. Justin, we've been working with him, bringing in chiropractic leads, chiropractic patients. So 27 qualified new patient leads in 2 weeks. I just checked this actually this morning, and it's at over 60 leads, and we're only 3/4 of the way through. So 60 leads, people signing up for an offer for your practice, something that they want from you, and yet 60 names, emails, and phone numbers to work with, right? So obviously you're not going to get all of them to sign up and be patients, but you should be able to get a good amount of them to come in. And if you get even just a handful, even if you just got a couple, you're still making your money back with this type of marketing. The return on investment is huge. Plus now you have people that you can remarket to because you've got their name, email, and phone number. You can continue to remarket to them with cold calls. You can email them. You can create more offers down the road and retarget them. This is by far the most effective type of marketing to get new patients in your door tomorrow. Dr. Todd, this is a doctor that's been in practice for quite a while. He's incredible. Worked with him for a while now, but he's been working with ad agencies for a long time. He's never been able to get back pain patients in. Extremely hard, competitive area to market in. And we were able to go in first month and we got 27 medical back pain patients in less than 2 weeks. We're spending less than $20 a lead. So again, incredible type of marketing. I know what I'm doing. The system works. It doesn't matter what market you're in. If you have, a specific type of niche practice or a variety of services that you offer, it can be marketed using Facebook. So what I see going on out there, what are the other options, right? So the first thing I see is a lot of inexperienced marketers making big promises, get people that have no idea what they're doing, and they're trying to get you to come and work with them. I get it. I respect the hustle, but the reality is a lot of them have no idea what they're doing. They don't know anything about marketing most of the time. They're using cookie cutter approaches. And what ends up happening is the cookie cutter approach works for a little while, but then when that ad campaign dies, and they all die, they don't have anything else. They don't have anything else to go off of because they literally just plugged and played. The other thing I see that's frustrating, and I experienced this myself, is working with ad agencies and marketers that didn't understand my practice. They didn't understand my industry. They don't understand the sales cycle. They don't understand language. They don't understand insurance, HIPAA. It's really frustrating to have to educate a marketer how to market your practice. It's very challenging to get that message across. With 10x Digital Marketing, having it doctor driven and we're also expert marketing, that combination, you're not going to get a whole lot better, right? Also see marketers focus on the number of leads versus actually the quality of the leads and actual patients themselves. Leads is also it's very important. You do want to get a lot of leads to work with, but qualified leads are going to be a lot better. What I don't care about the leads as much as I actually care about the patients. I want to know how many patients are coming in your door and becoming actual patients. That's where I tweak my marketing. So incomplete marketing strategy. You're getting marketers that are able to generate leads using Facebook ads and then the funnel, and then they basically hand over a name, email, and phone number to you and say, here you go, I've got a lead, and now it's on you to follow up everything else. You've got to have a complete marketing system. You got to try to automate as much as you can so then you can continue to scale it. The other thing is I hear doctors say and clinic owners say they've tried Facebook ads and they didn't work. Well, believe it or not, a lot of times I hear it's that they just boosted a post that they just wanted to boost a post and see if they could get more traffic from it. Well, boosting posts doesn't work. Stop wasting your money there. But I promise you, Facebook ads do work. You just have to know how to use it. Facebook is a very complex type of software. It's very feature heavy. So you have to know what you're doing to make it work effectively. But if you know what you're doing, there's nothing more powerful. The other thing I hear is it won't work in my market or it won't work with my niche. Well, I've worked with the extremes on ends of chiropractic, pain management, regenerative medicine. It works. Even if, however you want to practice, as long as you can create an offer, if you can create value, which is where the strategy comes in. If you can create value and then put that message out in front of the right people, you're going to get people from it. You're going to get patients. You're going to get signups. So you have to know how to get the message out there, and then you have to know how to create the value. And so I help with that. And as a result, I've been able to create what I call the solution, right? So 10x new patient marketing system. It's tested, proven ads and offers that actually convert, super specific targeting. We know exactly who wants the offer because I've already tested all of it so many times. Lead capture page and landing pages with forms to be able to get and capture information very quickly and easily. And then automated scheduling systems built in on the back end, the automated notification emails, the text message reminders and emails, and then the in-house follow-up and systems as far as getting your staff to follow up with leads, being able to track it, and then knowing what to say, what not to say. So why do we use Facebook? Well, Facebook, compared to everything else, is hands down, Facebook wins everything as far as marketing. It has the most users at 2.2 billion. The targeting capabilities for ads is insane. The lowest cost per lead by far with all other forms of marketing, everything from inside social media and digital marketing and online marketing to even offline with TV, radio, newspaper. Nothing can compete, even like direct mail, nothing competes with Facebook as far as cost per lead and lowest ROI. The other huge benefits obviously is Facebook's platform continues to grow and expand. There's always new features and updates. So it's a no-brainer. Facebook is absolutely the best. It's the most widely used platform in business for marketing across the board. Out of all businesses, Facebook is the go-to. Twitter is second, and then LinkedIn is high for B2B, but still Facebook crushes everything else. And what most people don't understand is Facebook owns a few other platforms like Instagram and Facebook Messenger, and as a result, three of the top 7 social media marketing campaigns or social media platforms out there, Instagram, Facebook Messenger, and Facebook are all owned by Facebook. So Facebook has 2.2 billion users, Facebook Messenger 1.3 billion users, and then Instagram with 800 million users. So by running Facebook ads just on one platform, you can actually target all of these other platforms because Facebook is able to send out your message to these platforms as well. So it's so much crossover, it's insane. You're going to hit the most amount of people possible with your message. So Facebook ads do work if you target the right people that are qualified and interested in your care. The offer is actually good. You've got to create an offer that people want. You can't just think it's something that you want or you think is good. It's got to be what they think is good. And I already know because I've tested it. All right. The ads need to be good ads. You got to have good ad copy. You got to have good images that get attention. You've got to create headlines that get people to take action. You've got to tell them what to do. You've got to give them a call to action. Tell them what to do to get the offer. Click on the button to go to this page. Tell them what to do to make sure that they don't have to guess, right? The landing pages themselves. A lot of times I see people running Facebook ads and then they're just sending them to a website, your website, your business website. That's hugely ineffective. You're wasting your money. You've got to create custom landing pages. You got to create custom pages where the ad on the Facebook matches the landing page. The message is the same, and then it's got to be simple. You've got to create as few steps as possible to get them to sign up for the offer and to get their lead information. So custom landing pages with tested copy, images, headlines, and you got to make sure they match. You don't want to leave people confused. All right, so going a little bit more into detail. So the targeting capabilities on Facebook are insane. No matter what type of practice you have, your ideal patients, we can figure out how to target the people that you want that are qualified. Everything from where people work, and you may want to do that because of the insurance that the certain businesses in your area have to offer employees, how educated someone are. Maybe you like to work with affluent patients. Finances, right now you can still target based off of income at the time of recording this video, but that could be changing very soon. Hobbies and activities, interests, what people are entertained by, what industries they're interested in, everything if they're interested in sports and activities. you name it. If they're married, single, if they're in a fitness and training, wellness, you can target your ideal patients using Facebook. It's absolutely incredible. More detail on the Facebook ads themselves. So here are some examples of ads. The details here are getting their attention, having unique images that get their attention, and then again, reiterating with the headline here, telling them what to do, schedule a free consultation. You got to give them direction, click here to claim the offer, tell them what to do, give them direction, don't leave it open-ended. And then instead of sending them to a website, you're sending them to a landing page. So customized landing pages that reiterate the exact same message, the offer. You put features on there to make it easy for them to make decisions, like showing them that you are a real business with a map, with Google reviews, putting a timer on there to get them to take action. Other customized landing pages that we can do, obviously for more generalized, so knee pain, foot pain for free consultations. We can even do offers for workshops, for regenerative medicine, for knee pain, for chiropractic, you name it. If you like to do dinners and lunches, if you'd like to do workshops, these are extremely effective ways to market those. So you've got the Facebook ads, you've got the landing page, and then you're able to capture the lead, but it's the other details on the back end that make a huge difference. So everything that we do that makes that more effective is what sets it apart, right? So one of the first things is online scheduling. So offering online scheduling is going to increase conversions because you're able to get them to schedule right away, and then you'll get text and email notifications and reminders as well as the patient. New patient lead notification. So anytime you get a new lead that signs up, you're instantly going to get an email that says, hey, you have a new lead. Automated updated lead spreadsheets and tracking. So anytime a lead comes into your system, they're going to be sent to a form. And that form is going to auto-populate each time there's a new one coming in, so you're able to, again, keep track. Automated emails to the patients that say, hey, you've signed up for the offer. If you haven't scheduled now or called, click here. We're trying to get them to take more action. And then lead handler training. So basically me working with your team, working with staff. You got to make sure that your staff is trained up, and you got to have them trained on how to make calls, how to leave voicemails, what emails to send out, what messages to say. All those details are going to increase your conversions. If you don't have those in place, if you're not working with a marketing agency that is, it's definitely something you want to consider. So here's an example of an online calendar that we use. So once they've opted in and given us their name, email, and phone number for the offer, we're still trying to get them to take action and give us a call directly. We also put in here, hey, the appointments are in high demand. This is a popular offer. You're better off scheduling online. So we give them an opportunity to schedule online. We can customize that schedule based off of your practice schedule. This is an email lead notification. Anytime a lead comes in, my clients and myself, we get email notifications to say we have a new lead for the offer. So this one was for a knee pain offer. It's name, email, and phone number. This is exactly what it looks like. The spreadsheets that auto update, name, email, and phone number. And we're able to actually track them, so we can move them through the sequence based where they are in the cycle. So if we've made contact with them, did they leave voicemails, what date, what was said, we keep in notes, and this allows us to keep an eye on things as business owners, and then training our staff, right? So holding them accountable, making sure that they're not dropping the ball. So then we were able to see how many people have become patients, how many people have just showed up, how many people never showed for their appointment. So then you can remarket them with different messages. This is just training that I use for my staff and then for my clients on teaching them how to use the tracking sheet, the automated emails that I send out on behalf of my clients and that I send out for my patients, that as soon as they sign up for the offer, we're sending them an email that says, hey, here's your reminder, here's your voucher, but then also take action. So this is sales copy. We're trying to actually get them to take action. Training and scripts that we use for my practice, and then again for my clients. We train staff on what to say when you get on a call, what not to say, how to leave a voicemail, how to set urgency, and then email templates to send it to clients to, again, try to get those leads to take action, pick up the phone. So these are automated emails that you can plug in. And so when you combine the Facebook ads and then you do the customized funnels, but then you have the back end, once the leads opted in, all those back-end systems, that's the key. And then if you get those down, that's going to get more new patients in the door, and that's going to be the best ROI you can possibly imagine. All right, so if you're still with me, I got two questions for you. One, are you starting to see how this can work for your practice? Are you starting to see how you can use Facebook and direct targeting, marketing, and automated features to basically automate your marketing for your practice? And question number two is, are you getting excited? Hopefully, if you're still here watching this, you're somewhat interested, you're excited. You can see this as how this can be a revolutionary way to market your practice. This is a game changer to bring new patients in your door each and every month for whatever services that you want to promote and market. All right, so what are your options, right? Option one is you do it yourself. You can figure all this out on your own. It takes a lot of time, energy, money, but you could do this. You could figure it out at basically giving you the steps and showing you what you need to do. But it's going to take you a while to get there. Option two is it's a done-for-you system. So what I do for clients is what I just showed you. I set up campaigns, ads, Facebook, manage it all. We host the domains. We host all the tech, the features. We manage all of the different softwares and the bills and all that stuff that goes with those. All you have to do is show up and treat patients and meet with them. We automate everything else, and we train your staff, show you exactly what to do. The first step, though, is just a free strategy call. It's a risk-free strategy call where we get on the phone and see if we're a good fit. And then if it's a good fit, then we can move forward with customized demonstration and training. But at the end of the day, everything I do is risk-free. It's guaranteed results, or you don't pay. If you were to take action right now, we could have new patients in as little as 48 hours scheduling for your practice, right? So you could have patients on your schedule in as little as 48 hours. This is something that we can get up and running very quickly. But just like practice, this isn't for everybody. I'm sure if you've been in practice for a while, you have certain patients that you love and that you want, and then certain patient types that you don't want to work with. That's the same with me. I want to work with practices that are serious about business and they're serious about marketing. I want to work with people that understand the value of active marketing. I want to work with businesses and practices that understand the value of creating front-end offers for the back-end return. If you don't understand the concepts behind that type of direct marketing where you're creating value on the front end, you're giving away a little bit to get more on the back end, it's not going to be a good fit. Looking for practices that want a better return on investment than they are now. So if you were doing TV or radio, if you're doing newspaper, if you're doing direct mail, and you want to continue to market offers and create opportunities for patients, but you want to do it in a way that has a better ROI, we're going to be a great fit because, again, Facebook is the king of the best ROI when it comes to type of marketing. If you can handle new patients, if you can actually handle and take on the influx of new patients, we're going to be a good fit. If you think you need new patients, but you can't actually handle the amount that I would bring in, it may not work out. Also need to make sure that you're willing to trust the process. I am a provider. I own a practice. I'm in the trenches in the practice, but I know marketing. I know what people want. You've got to trust the process. Option three, right? I didn't mention this before, but option three is basically you can go and work with another agency. There's a lot of them out there. There's some really good ones. Don't get me wrong. We've worked with some in the past, and there's some really, really bad ones. I'm in these groups. I work with these people just like chiropractors and doctors are in their circles. I'm in marketing circles, digital marketing circles. A lot of these guys have no idea what they're doing. They have cookie cutter approaches that they get from other people, but they actually have no idea how to market. They just see it as a way to make a quick buck. They don't know our industry at all. They don't understand healthcare. They don't understand what chiropractors even do. They don't understand what doctors do. They don't understand regenerative medicine at all. They have no idea what types of services we actually offer. They're just plugging and playing. They don't understand insurance. They don't understand HIPAA. They don't understand sales cycles. They don't understand how an integrated practice works with being able to plug people in for one service and market for another. And then what I typically see is because everything is so cookie cutter and they got it from someone else, they actually don't have any backup plans when their ads fail. So they don't have, once their ads die, and all ads will die, so when you plug in an ad and a landing page and you run the offer, eventually it's going to dry up. It's not going to be as effective. When they stop working, most agencies and most of these guys that are out there marketing have no idea what they're doing. They don't know what to do afterwards. Their hands kind of go in the air and they don't know what to do. I'm always adding and changing and upgrading because, again, I have to do it for myself. I can't, when my ads stop working, I don't just stop marketing. I figure out the next thing. I figure out a new way. I figure out a new approach. And so then I'm able to give that and deliver that to you. So you get the benefits of when my ads stop working, I know yours are probably going to stop working, and so then I'm coming up with solutions. So what you get when you work with us at 10X Digital Marketing, working with myself, you get an experienced clinician and marketer, you get tested, proven ads and copy that work, and custom design, you get campaign management and optimization. So I actually do go in and manage this actively. I'm not just setting it up and then turning it and letting it go on autopilot. There actually is a lot of work where I go in and make sure it's working. I test, I change targeting, I run it towards different demographics to see which ones are most effective, and then we can cycle through them. I track all of it. Customized landing page and funnel design, so it matches the message of your practice. Online scheduling, lead notification, you're going to get automated patient email follow-ups, call and email scripting, staff training, and all of it is no risk. It's all guaranteed results. If it doesn't work for you, I'm going to give your money back. So if you're ready to get started, if you're ready to grow your practice, if you're ready to automate your marketing, and you said yes to all three of those, then I promise you're not going to be upset by clicking the button and going to the next page and just scheduling a free call with me. It's a free strategy call. It's literally just jumping on the phone with me. We'll have a conversation. I want to learn about you. I want to learn about your practice, see where your struggles are, and see if we can help get more patients in your door and ultimately help at least alleviate one less headache. If you're tired of doing all the other forms of marketing that you're screening every weekend, or you're doing workshops all the time, and you'd rather be spending time with your family, if you'd rather be doing something else or anything else, or if you'd rather just be focused on your practice and treating patients and not have to worry about marketing, this is going to be a great option for you. So that's it. I really appreciate your time, and hopefully this wasn't dragged on too long. But if you're ready to take your marketing up another level, if you're ready to automate your practice and scale it to where you really want it to be, so you can have the practice of your dreams and then also have the life of your dreams, this could be the best opportunity that's ever going to present itself as far as being able to take your practice and scale it. Facebook's marketing features are incredible, and then having someone that knows how to use them is, that's the ticket. And then having someone that knows your practice and understands the struggles that you're dealing with in practice just makes everything that much easier. So if you're interested, just click the button below, and I'll see you on the next page, and we'll get you scheduled for a quick call. Thank you for your time. I'm really excited just going through the content. I love this stuff. It changed my practice like you can't imagine. We were struggling so hard for so long with our marketing. We were trying everything. We were trying to boost our SEO, which we did pretty well. We were trying to post on Facebook all the time. We were doing events. We were going out to businesses and knocking on doors. We were dropping off business cards. We're asking patients for referrals. We're trying to do workshops for things outside like dinners. We're trying to do a complicated 3 and 4 day process where we're doing doctor's reports and reports of findings and bringing spouses and doing huge care plans. We tried all these things that people were telling us to do, and ultimately we found the large majority of them were completely ineffective. If anything, they were manageable, but they weren't sustainable. And we knew there had to be a better way. And by figuring out online marketing using social media, targeted ads, targeted landing pages, it's been able to change our practice like you can't imagine. I promise you, if you've never tried this, you're missing out on a huge opportunity. This is the time to take advantage of these while they're available. Facebook, social media marketing, if you're not using it, you really are missing out.